We have talked about shorter period compounding, and we have seen that how shorter period compounding actually increases the effectiveness of the rate of interest, and hence we get a greater future value. We discussed that this greater future value is because every time when the rate of interest is applied, it is applied on a greater amount, and hence the amount of interest keeps on increasing. Similarly, when we discount an amount which is given to us in the future, we apply a rate if once in a year it gives us a certain present value. But if we apply the same rate of interest, let's say twice in a year or 4 times in a year, this gives us a different present value. So we can say that discounting a future amount for more than a year in one annual year gives us a lesser or a different present value like the future value. Now, when we are getting into shorter period discounting, what we do is that we apply the rate of interest more frequently. यानी अगर हम किसी फ्यूचर वैल्यू की प्रेजेंट वैल्यू निकालने के लिए एनुअल रेट को एक दफ़ा अप्लाई करें पूरे साल में, तो हमारे पास एक प्रेजेंट वैल्यू आ जाती है. लेकिन अगर हम इसी रेट को 2 मरतबा यानी आफ्टर एवरी 6 मंथ्स इस रेट को अप्लाई करें प्रेजेंट वैल्यू निकालने के लिए, तो अब हमारे पास एक डिफरेंट प्रेजेंट वैल्यू आएगी. Is it more than the value that we get if we apply the rate once in a year, or it will be less than that? That is the question that we are discussing in this module. Now, if the rate is applied once in a year, तो वो रेट फ्यूचर वैल्यू में से इंटरेस्ट को माइनस कर देता है, और वो जो इंटरेस्ट है वो पूरे साल का इंटरेस्ट उस पूरी फ्यूचर वैल्यू में से माइनस होता है, लेट्स से जो आज से 1 साल बाद की फ्यूचर वैल्यू है. बट इफ वी अप्लाई द सेम रेट ट्वाइस, तो क्या होगा कि पहली मर्तबा डिस्काउंटिंग करते वक्त हम उस फ्यूचर वैल्यू में से इंटरेस्ट माइनस करेंगे जो कि 1 साल के बाद की फ्यूचर वैल्यू है. लेकिन जब दूसरी मर्तबा हम यही रेट अप्लाई करके डिस्काउंटिंग करेंगे, तो now we'll apply it on a value which is not 1 year from now, but which is 6 months from now. यानी ये वो वैल्यू है जिसमें से ऑलरेडी 6 months का इंटरेस्ट माइनस हो चुका है. So second time when we are discounting it in 1 year, we are discounting a lesser future value, and applying the same rate actually deducts lesser amount of interest out of it, ultimately giving us a greater future value. यानी हम यहाँ ये बात कर रहे हैं कि जब हम शॉर्टर पीरियड डिस्काउंटिंग करेंगे, तो उसके नतीजे में हमारे पास जो प्रेजेंट वैल्यू आएगी वो उस प्रेजेंट वैल्यू से ज़्यादा होगी कि अगर हम एनुअल डिस्काउंटिंग करते. As we discussed it in the case of compounding, and we said that if we keep on reducing the compounding period, we'll keep on getting a bigger and bigger future value. बिल्कुल इसी तरीके से अगर हम डिस्काउंटिंग के पीरियड्स को भी शॉर्टर करते चले जाएं, यानी 2 साल के बजाय साल में 4 मरतबा डिस्काउंटिंग करें, which is called quarterly discounting, or if we go for monthly discounting, इसी तरह हमारा आंसर जो है वो बढ़ता चला जाएगा. Now let's take a look at an example and try to understand the concept with the help of some numbers. If we have 1000 rupees which are 1 year from now, and we want to discount it at the rate of 10% per annum, what will be the present value? And then we'll calculate the present value when we'll apply the discounting twice in a year. And we'll compare the two values and see whether we get a different present value or not. In shorter period discounting, if we look at this example, we have once calculated the value of 1000 rupees and we have discounted it for 1 year whole, and then we have discounted it for half years and we have got different values. Now, like shorter period compounding, the formula of effective rate of interest is also applicable in case of shorter period discounting, and hence this applicability is same as far as it is concerned that it is compounding or discounting.